Hey, welcome to this week's Inside Voiceover e-newsletter. I'm Susan Berkley, and today we're going to talk about the 1 hour a day voice talent. Because, let's face it, summer is just about over, and I know you've been kicking back, but you've been thinking about getting started in voiceover, or maybe you've been doing this and you really want to reactivate a stalled career, and now is the time to get back to school, back to work at this. Well, here's some great news. I call this week's article or video the 1 hour a day voice talent, just to put your mind at rest, because I know how busy you are. And I believe you can start a voiceover career in just about a focused hour a day or even less. So I want to talk a little bit about that this week. What are some of the things that you can do to get going right now? Because I know you've got other responsibilities. You're not going to quit your day job. In fact, you shouldn't. That's the cool thing about this. This really is a true money hobby, a great way that you can make some side money. And if you want, if things turn out well for you, it can blossom into a terrific full-time career. And a lot of people are doing this in retirement. They're on the runway to retirement and they don't want to sit in a rocking chair. So that's a great thing too. So let's talk about what some of those get started quick, get started now, hour a day things that you can do. Well, the first thing, and this is the fun stuff, you can start looking around for microphones because you need one. It's voiceover, right? And I'm not saying there are all kinds of mics, from $79 USB mics that are going to plug right into your computer to $3,000 Neumann. You don't need that. That's a professional microphone for a recording studio that's, fully soundproofed and all of that. But for under $200, you can get a really good sounding USB mic. I've got like 3 of them for different uses. I've got one for my iPad, I've got one that sits on my desk, I've got another one I take with me when I travel, and of course, when I'm here in the Great Voice Studios, I use a really nice AKG 414 microphone, which is like, $1,000 mic. But you don't need that as a beginner. You just need a really nice sounding USB mic. So you can take about 15 minutes today, go on out there, look around. A Samson CO1U is $79. I like that a lot. I also love the Apogee microphone that goes with my iPad, just for some things to start looking at. The next thing you can do is start playing around with the recording software. Again, it's real quick. Just download Audacity into whatever computer that you're using, and then you can take a little bit of time to figure out where you're going to be doing your recording. A closet is, believe it or not, a fantastic place to record from home. And if your closet is stuffed with clothing, you could just, set yourself up in a corner, in a quiet corner of the house, and put some pillows or some comforters behind the microphone to get a pretty darn good sound. The last thing you want to think about now is just, well, not the last thing, but you probably also, and this is fun too, because this is really encouraging, go to the website mandy.com and look at all the production companies that are there. It's a free listing. That's going to really get you excited because there are thousands of producers listed, and that's only the producers. We're not even talking about casting directors and other sources of voiceover work. I think those are all things that you can do right now to have a lot of fun to get started with voiceover. And of course, your auditions, you're going to be doing that fast. That's a conversation for another day. But I just think that that's a really good thing to get you in the right getting started mindset. Don't forget about your training too. You need a coach. You need a mentor. I got a boot camp coming up. It's September 28th through 30th in New York City at the best recording studio in the country. What a ball we are going to have. If you can join me, or if you've got questions about this, the information is right here on the page. We would love to hear from you. And before I go this week, I want to show you this very nice card I got from Guillaume Julien. I'm probably slaughtering your name, so forgive me. But she was on my recent Get the Gig teleseminar. She sent me such a nice thank you note, which is, I just want to say, I love to hear from you. So if you like this easy and if you've got questions, send me a note. It's info@greatvoice.com or a real handwritten letter to the address right here on the page. So till next week, here's to your voiceover success.